Is it easier or harder when you're a comedian to be going through something like that? Because you always hear that phrase like tears of a clown, right? So it's like, do comedians use this as like, okay, now's my time to deflect and
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Okay.
It's a great question. Yeah. So to your point about being a comedian with that, I have never believed that comedians need to suffer to be funny.
Okay.
Some comedy clubs won't even book you based on what like level of numbers you have. That's 100% true that a guy paid me $300 on Christmas morning and I was like on OnlyFans and I was like, oh, this is going to be disgusting. And then he was like, no, like you made my year and you're my favorite comedian in Miami and just... I love seeing you win, and your comedy genuinely cheers me up.
Yeah,
should I be writing? Should I be working out? Should I be making something?
And
should I be ChatGPTing something?
It's
Should
that
I
pressure
be?
we always just put on ourselves.
Yeah. It's and it's also I think it's that inherent fear that once you sit still, what's gonna come up?
All right, mi gente. Now, we're here with one of our favorite guests. And how do we know she's one of our favorite guests? Because she's not only hilarious, but this is her third time on the show, which that means that she has joined the Three Timers Club, which is a very exclusive club that I think we've only got like 5 people, right? Junior or something like that. I've been here 3 times. So I'd say this with all the love. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, Brittany Brave. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you. What do I get
Like
for being on the show 3 times?
our love. Or more. Well, you already had that, so it's really not much more.
I'm not really in a place in my life where I'm looking for love.
Appreciation? Is that
Sure.
gratitude?
Sure. If you can pay for me to get a lobotomy, that would be great.
I can get you an Uber.
You know what? I'll take it. At this point, I'll take it. That's it. But I'm honored. Wow, 3 times.
Yes.
The 3 Timers Club. Yes. I can think of a couple things I've done 3 times in my life. I won't get into it.
I was gonna say. Let's start right. Off the bat. Only 3.
Not going for a 4th with that one, I think. But that's it. That's all I can come up.
Well, it's a short list. She didn't say it was a long list, guys. It was a
Look,
list.
3rd time's a charm. What can I say?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Not even 3 abortion. No. Okay. Anyways, but if I do have to have another one, I will name that one. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Let me tell you.
The hat trick. Yeah.
Hat trick.
Yeah. The hat trick.
Why do they call it the hat trick?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I do know. In hockey.
Is that where it's from?
That's where it's from. Is that when something happens 3 times? They score 3 times in a row? I just know they call it.
I know it's like 3, but I'm like, why hat trick? Like,
I don't know. I think, they throw,
they
throw hats on the ice.
Is that it?
Yeah, right?
I don't know, so I'm going to say yes.
Right? Do you want me to Googs?
Well, I mean,
do you want me to chat GPTs?
Junior is already Googling. Like, I know my man over there. He's already like at work. He's like, just keep going. I'll interrupt and let you know.
Okay.
It originated in 1858 when a cricket bowler took 3 consecutive wickets and fans collected money to buy him a brand new hat as a reward.
Cricket bowler wickets.
That's a lot of rhyming.
Those are very close to slur words. Those are like, I held my breath when I heard a lot of those. I was like, what are you saying?
1800s, so they may have been slurs, actually.
They actually probably were,
to
be honest. Cricket bowler wickers. That's great. Did you see how quickly I was willing to whip my phone out to open up ChatGPT, my new best friend?
Yes. But I was actually, but you don't need it.
Don't need what?
ChatGPT, you're a comedian. You're already like, you know everything.
Oh, let me be clear.
You are like on the ball.
Thank you. It's the cocaine.
And that's why she came back to Miami.
I'm on the 8 ball, to be specific. No.
Not behind it.
Right behind it. I let me be clear. I love ChatGPT.
Okay.
Google's Gemini. I have a new bit about it that I will definitely try out on you in a second. But I love ChatGPT. I resisted it for so long. I was like, fuck.
I'm still there.
Yeah?
I am not an AI person. Like, I use it at work, but I use it at work only like, okay, so there's like this whole dashboard with like lots of numbers and reports. I'll literally use it within the thing to be like, I need you to compare this with this. Give me 3 bullet points.
Oh, yeah.
So that I'm good.
Logistics.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like people who are just using it to be like, I have to send an email. I need to say this. I'm like, I can string together 4 sentences.
Totally. Well, the thing is that if you become too dependent on it, that is how we as a society will become dumber and lazier.
So Wall-E.
It's literally. Yeah. So just to be clear, like I have never used it for joke writing or for anything creative. Fun fact, at one point, my team and I from Muchacha,
which we're going to talk about.
Yes, which we're going to talk about. My Miami comedy documentary. We were just fucking around, and we were like, should we go to ChatGPT and just see what they come up with as a tagline, literally as a joke?
Okay.
It was we are making a movie about roots and reinvention and home and Miami comedy, starring a Miami comedian, started in New York, whatever. And ChatGPT was like, Miami gets hotter at night when there's a mic. It was awful.
It was just stupid on so many reasons.
It was so bad, and we had such a good laugh. So to that point, yes,
so you treat it more as an assistant.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, anything I have a question about, it's amazing. I'm just well, wait, what's a hat trick?
There.
Well, what? Right? Or I'm I'm on antibiotics for a UTI. Can I have one martini?
Yes.
Right.
Well, the answer is always yes.
It is yes, but ChatGPT is it's really strongly not recommended.
That's what I say.
Dash.
You can, you shouldn't, but you can.
And I will.
And this is why we love you.
Exactly.
This is why you're back for
exactly.
3. This is why you're a third timer.
Because you're insane. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
and it makes me look sane by comparison. So thank you.
I'm so happy.
It's called balance.
I'm so happy. I'm here to lift other people up. That's why I'm here. That's it.
But we were just saying, you're back in Miami, but you were, last time we talked, you were heading to New York, and you've been doing the back and forth.
Yes.
A lot of it I know is not by choice necessarily.
Yeah.
Because your mom's going through a cancer situation now. So I will say this. Is it easier or harder when you're a comedian to be going through something like that? Because you always hear that phrase of tears of a clown, right? So it's do comedians use this as okay, now's my time to deflect or do you just nope, now I can just be sad and nobody's gonna give me shit for it?
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Okay.
It's a great question. Yeah, so I am still in New York as well too. I'm trying to juggle, as I have been, as much as I can. But yes, Mama Brave is battling cancer. 2026 is a whirlwind of a year. Yeah. It started with Danny Benavente, who was a very cherished and loved comedian here in our scene, very unexpectedly passing away on New Year's Day, early hours of New Year's Day. He was my best friend. I loved him very much. So I should have known that this year was going to be
hard.
Brutal. Yeah. And fired my manager, had to move out of my New York apartment last minute because the building was getting sold, scrambled to another place. A million other things, a million other people that we lost as well too. And then, just when I thought I couldn't get, I was like, wow, this year sucks. Yeah. Mom gets a pretty heavy cancer diagnosis and everything gets very serious very quick. So to your point about being a comedian with that, I have never believed that comedians need to suffer to be funny.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's going to backtrack the things she just said.
Doesn't make it more fun, yeah.
Gives you material.
Does it make you more edgy? Yeah. Kill me.
No. But it can make you edgy like that ChatGPT tagline. So no, that's
correct.
Not, yeah.
It was. I have to show. If I find those taglines, I'm going to read them on the podcast. They were so fucking bad. It was unbelievable. It was like Miami, Dale to the comedy show or something, and I was like, oh my god. No. I don't believe comedians need to suffer in order to be funny, but I do believe that I don't think we're insensitive. I actually think the best comedians feel things a lot.
Right.
A lot. And we're very aware. And we're always really aware of the truth in a situation. So I do believe going through tough, terrible things can provide you with material as a comedian. Because I'm already filtering life through jokes anyway. Right. And bits. That's what makes you become a comedian. You have this fucked up way of looking at things and brain, and jokes are your way of communicating and processing. And then if you're going through something awful, you're gonna make material about it. But then this other interesting thing has happened to me this year where everybody's like, God, you're having the worst year of your life. And I'm like, yeah, it's unbelievable. It can't get worse, but also I'm so afraid to say that,
Why did you put that out there?
I know. No, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. But then there's also everyone's like, well, you're going to create something amazing after this year. Oh, the material. Oh, you're going to have to write a book and do a play and do a one. So then the other side of it is all this pressure to create. So I'm towing the line because I am coming up with things all the time.
Just naturally.
Naturally,
Right.
as I'm like wheeling my mom in and out of an emergency room, and my dad's losing his mind with dementia at home, and I'm the only one, and then my best friend is dead, and like all that. Like this is just like. My manager was an asshole. I had to fire her.
That makes me chuckle. I shouldn't. But
yeah, it's so. That other friend died. This person died. Like it's literally awful. And but then there's also this thing of like, yes, I know I will alchemize it and make it into something, but I cannot afford any other pressure on me right now. Right. Which sometimes I'll be like, damn, I should be writing. Damn, I should be making something about this. Oh, I should talk about this.
But sometimes you just want to be. You just have to be in the moment. You just have to like not feel that pressure. Which is hard.
It's very hard. And to your point about like just surrendering and being sad, to your point, that it's been very hard for me to not work at the capacity that I usually do this year because I love to work. And I've had
hadn't noticed.
Right. No, nobody noticed.
So lazy, Brittany Brave.
Yeah, that's, know me.
Yeah, just always just lounging with the bonbons.
Just hoping someone comes and hands something over. That's it. But I love to work and I love what I do. And I probably did have a very unhealthy relationship with it and could have afforded to slow down. But that's been a really big challenge this year, not being able to do as much as I always am used to and not feel like I'm falling behind. So that's a long-winded way of being like both.
Right.
Like, it's like, yeah.
I as a natural born hustler too.
Yeah.
There are moments, I'll never forget, a couple weeks ago, there was like a Sunday where I literally was home and I went to the gym, I did groceries, and I was home by like 2. And I just sat on the couch and I was like, I don't have anything to do.
Do you like that feeling?
And
Hate
I didn't
it?
know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
No, it's not.
Right? It's not good.
It's not.
And having that moment made me realize like, I need to let myself just not do stuff once in a while.
Yeah, sit still.
Because it was a little scary in that sense of like, well, I could clean my house. I'm like, well, it's not really dirty. I mean, I could. Well, are we sure I don't have something to do with podcasts? Are we sure? Like, yeah.
Should I be writing? Should I be working out? Should I be making something?
And
should I be ChatGPTing something?
Should I pressure we always just put on ourselves?
Yeah. It's and it's also, I think it's that inherent fear that once you sit still, what's going to come up? Like, I think we all went through this in the pandemic. Yeah. Most of us did. The self-aware, intelligent people did. Right. Like the world shut down and everything slowed down, and we all were like, like I have feelings about things, and I can't just run and get them away. Like, you know what I mean? There's no distraction. Yeah. Can't go to work. I can't do anything.
Can't go to a show. I can't
get on stage. So yeah, that's been like a really big. And just kind of accepting that this is the year that I'm having, and I'm still getting through it. I'm still paying my bills. I'm still doing shows. I'm still doing it because I have to, because that's my job.
Well, that's what you do,
that's
right?
That's what I do.
Yeah. This is not a hobby.
It's not a hobby. It's my job. But yeah, it's been very weird. But to your point about surrendering, then it's kind of like, well, then maybe I get a weird year off from putting so much pressure on myself. Not off, but I get to learn how to finally go easy on myself.
Your version of off. Which is not everybody else's off.
But no, at all.
That's the thing.
At all. Well, like
our version of off is still pretty hectic.
Fucking productive. Yeah, it's still pretty busy. Yeah. And I've even had people like that I've slowly started to say, like, my mom is sick and my dad is sick, and not like people in New York are like, why aren't you here as much? And once I start to tell them why, it is a nice reminder. They're like, oh, nobody would have noticed that like any of this was going on, because you're just still like pumping out clips and content and working. And I'm like, I know, but it is. And I'm not I hate saying workaholic, perfectionist, but like, it's just a change of speed and learning to be okay with that and know like, okay, my career's not going to die if I can't produce at the way that I could last year. If I have a bad set, I got a mom in the hospital right now. Like, so my head's all over the place. Like, you know what I mean? So giving yourself grace, I guess.
So important.
But it's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I'm going to say this. I don't know, because it's you. I don't know if this was a bit on Instagram or not. But like, I think you also have like a modeling career now.
Me? I did like, yeah.
Well, yeah. Look at that. She's like, what? I totally forgot that I did modeling too. Like, there we go. Go. She's all at it. Come on. Like,
I need to wash it. Smells like LaGuardia.
They're probably but they just refurbished it, so it must. It smells remodeled.
It does smell remodeled. It smells like my flight price is going up. Okay, I love LaGuardia. I hate JFK.
LaGuardia, the new terminal is really nice. I
It's
was just
so
there a couple
nice.
weeks ago.
It's so nice. The new terminal. I actually flew out of JFK this morning, not LaGuardia, and I usually do. And JFK, I hate it so much. I wanted to strangle a small bird. To be honest, I just wanted to punch a hole in the wall. From the second first off, it's in another country. All the international flights come there, so it's triple and quadrupled the people, and they're confused because they're traveling internationally.
Yeah, right.
JFK is like a shopping mall inside an airport with a hotel on the roof.
Is that where the TWA?
Yeah,
Okay. I haven't been to that one yet.
I just went to it last week. It's phenomenal. You have to go.
Okay.
You have to go.
Because the whole look of it, just like that mid-century, yeah.
So cool. So cool. For those listening, it's the old TWA, the airline. Instead of destroying the terminal, thank you. They built a hotel, but they kept it very 60s and retro. It's kind of a museum too.
Really?
Yeah, they have old flight attendant outfits. They have exhibits. They have the architecture for how they built JFK Airport, the blueprint. It's very cool. Anywho, I forget where we were going with this.
So barring that, you hate JFK.
I do. I'm never, even when I walk into my mom today, she's like, you always say that, then you always buy a fucking flight there because you're cheap and you got to save $60 and then you're in a bad mood when you get to Miami. And I'm like, relax. Relax.
And I can tell you're feeling better.
Yeah, no, literally, I was like, I looked at the nurse. I was like, so she's doing good. He's like, she's doing great. Yeah, I'm like, great. But no, that was a quick thing I did with Rossi boots, which was cool. Yeah, but it did make everybody. I'm fine with people thinking I have a modeling career.
You do. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
We've said it. Were you or were you not paid to wear clothing? That's a model.
I was.
That's a model.
And I'm in a lookbook.
No, I'm not in anybody's look anything. So they don't even give me a second look, much less a look book. So
I can't even read books.
Exactly.
I don't even. Yeah.
I'm Leah Michelle. But
oh my God, I love that.
That's a model. I mean, at the end of the day.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Thank you. It's very cool. And on a selfish level, it makes me look at all the hot girls in high school that all the boys I liked got. And now all those, by the way, have you had this happen? All your old high school and college crushes that ignored you then think you're super hot now. Have you had this happen?
Not really, but
no.
But that's okay. I just put
you're not in a lookbook, so
no, right. That's why. That's why. See, my lookbook is just Instagram, which is basically just means I'm a basic bitch.
I'm kidding. I'm just, with those glasses, honey, you need to be in a lookbook. You need to. But no, selfishly, I was like, well, take that to all the hot girls in high school who stole the boys that I liked because I have boobs now and I'm in a lookbook. So take that. And I can tell jokes. So
I'm talented and I'm cute. And what?
Yeah, and I'm in the 3-timer club.
Exactly.
Pero let me tell you. So listen.
Exactly. You're not even in the half-timer club.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are, but I'm talking to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, okay. I know you got a show coming up, but before we talk about that, let's talk about Muchacha because that has been... I know you've talked about it on the show before.
Yeah.
Actually, I think both times before. We've almost tracked the progress of the documentary, right?
The long road.
Well, nothing easy is worth it.
Nothing easy is worth it. Yes.
Well, when it comes to work.
Yeah, I know. I would agree. No, for sure. And good art takes time.
Exactly.
Especially something like a movie that's going to be cemented and locked and kind of
you want to make sure
a print on your head for the rest of the
documentary, which is not the same as like a work of fiction. It's like, well, next time I'll write a better script, or I learned. No, a documentary is a historical document.
It takes a lot of time. It's the first movie that I've ever made, and little did I know that I was entering the hardest film track.
Right.
Leave it to me to just
I was gonna say, that
jump
tracks. Like, why would you do like a short? No. Why would you do like a little, cute rom-com short? No, why? No.
Full on fucking Delulu, end of 2022, early 2023, when I was like, I'm making a documentary. Yeah, but I mean, documentaries take years and years and years. Yeah. But I will say, so a lot of things with Muchacha. Oh my God, so many developments. So the last time I was on here was November 2024 before moving to New York. We had just debuted a preview of it in New York at New York Comedy Festival. I did a Miami takeover and I had a bunch of Miami comics and we gave an official sneak peek at it. And it was great. And it was cool because a lot of the people in the room were New Yorkers or had no connection to Miami and they loved it. So I was like, cool. after I switched production companies, this thing is like a cat. It has 9 lives, honestly. But getting it into that festival kind of was like, okay, well, we have a sizzle and we have a trailer and we're on our way. Shortly thereafter, I moved to New York City and I met my now executive producer, Allie Edwards, who's so brilliant, so wonderful. I can't say enough good things about her. So kind, so smart. And we just crossed paths through comedy.
I was gonna say, how'd y'all meet? Like,
That's it. She was working at a comedy club at the time and she loved my set and we became buddies and I loved her. And then I was like, I have this documentary and it's kind of the bane of my existence. I don't really know what to do with it. And my management.
I gotta finish it at this point.
Yeah, my management at the time, I was like, God, I hate this fucking thing. I was like, and my management at the time was like, then just don't make it. And I'm like, well, obviously I'm not gonna not finish it.
Have you met me?
Have you met me? Like, hello. Yeah, I'm not a quitter. And by luck and divine everything, she was like, I'm a filmmaker. I have made movies. I've made documentaries. Like, just send it to me. I want to, let me look at what you have. And like a week later, she started texting me and she was like, oh no, I see it. Like, and I got like 1 million texts from her. And she was like, this is your story. This is the angle. This is the arc. I love it. I'm in. Yeah. And, is very devoted and dedicated. And then our editor, Amir, is also fucking wonderful and brilliant as well. I'm going to mispronounce his name, but I adore him. Mosalai.
Yes.
He'll smack me next time. He deserves to if I mispronounced it.
I'm not going to correct you. I don't know.
Yeah, no. They are phenomenal. They are the kindest, funniest, most brilliant, smart. So very ironic that 2 people New York based, but I think it's a testament to the story and everything. And then
especially New York comedians kind of think the world, rises and sets on New York comedy, right?
Yes.
So to get their buy-in, that's a big deal.
Yeah. It was really cool to get 2 New York creatives to not only appreciate the work that I do, but like see the story that I knew I wasn't crazy and I saw for years. So we crowdfunded like $13,000, which was great. Still not enough because movies are expensive. So at Brittany-Brave on Venmo, because I owe people money. Yes. Movies are very expensive.
Festivals don't pay.
No, and they
charge you.
Yeah,
They
to get
charge
into
you
them.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and flights are not free.
To submit.
Oh, I know.
You haven't gotten in. You gotta pay just to submit it.
You pay to submit, and that doesn't even count food and travel and hotels and the publicist that we'll need for the movie and everything. But it has evolved. I will say that to everybody. It's actually at this point less a documentary about Miami comedy, even though it's nonfiction, documentary style, and it evolved into a really, I think, funny, heartwarming story about home that everybody can relate to, and family, and reinvention, and reconnection, and a lot of things. And it kind of follows my path as a domestic violence survivor and starting comedy and stuff like that. And Miami is very much so in it. It's the backdrop of it. Miami comedy is a character in it, but it's a short film at this point. So and the entire time the plan was to get it to appeal to not Miami. We know Miami will love it. Of course, they'll wait last minute to stream it or buy tickets or buy it and stress me out, of course.
That's what we do.
Because that's what
how we show
Miami
love.
does. That's what they're doing right now with my show for next week on the 20th.
On the 20th of August at the Miami Improv.
Yeah,
You're
let's
headlining.
fucking go.
Yes. This is why she's here.
Yeah. And also because I missed you.
I know, but shh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get a ticket.
No,
that's why I'm here.
So she can sell tickets, damn it.
I can't eat if you don't get a ticket.
And when you go there, she'll have a QR code so you can just give money to Muchacha.
It's gonna go straight to my OnlyFans, honestly, at this point.
Again, take the money, girl.
Stop deterring people.
Listen, Donna Mills is on OnlyFans now. She's 82.
Who's that?
She's some old 80s primetime soap opera actress.
Good
She's
for
82.
her.
She just got on OnlyFans. If she can do it, let's all
Dude,
let's all do it.
I love OnlyFans. I taped comedy specials with them. They were so well produced. They paid well.
Yeah.
And then weird men who bother me for free on Instagram now have to pay me to DM me.
I'm not seeing a downside.
There's no downside. I don't do anything crazy on there.
No,
Instead,
that's what people forget is that OnlyFans, yes, it started off very adult content.
for sure,
but
for
it's
sure.
everything. And also, there's people get off on things that are not inappropriate. That's on you.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this. Men, especially straight men, are weirdos.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Junior, is that true?
Yeah.
As a straight guy, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
All men are.
Yeah. There was a delay because he's stroking under the table.
Oh,
yeah.
No. not a Casa Cultura, Junior.
That's actually look. The lighting in here is giving
It's giving OnlyFans.
STDs. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's giving something in a great way. I'm not judging.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm on OnlyFans and I'm on this brand new women-owned platform called Violet too.
Violet?
Yeah,
Like the
and
color.
Violet, and it's really great for monetization for creators as well. Great algorithm. It kind of blends like exactly everything you would want from a social media algorithm.
Okay.
And then it has the same like user-generated paywalled PPV content too. So I am on both. I love Violet. And there's no downside to it. You could do whatever you want on there.
Yeah.
And instead of like posting thirst traps on Instagram where they're for free and they deter
You're
people.
only making money from Meta?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Making money from it goes straight to me. And I don't know, I've run into like weird judgment from people over that. Women mostly women, which is like always sad.
But not sadly unexpected.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like I was like performing at a show and I was like telling a story a bit about an OnlyFans, and this is 100% true. Well, okay, let me backpedal. There's also a male loneliness epidemic. No way. I know. Now, that's a big part of what happens and what fuels things like Violet and OnlyFans and these platforms. You'd be surprised at how many men just want to talk.
Oh,
How people
100%.
just crave connection.
Yeah.
People crave connection.
Well, a lot of escorts will say like, yeah, they'll just be like, I just want you to sit here and
Have dinner with me.
Yeah.
That's it. Excuse me. So that's a lot of it. And I have a bit in my act that's 100% true that a guy paid me $300 on Christmas morning. And I was like on OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, this is going to be disgusting. And then he was like, no, like you made my year and you're my favorite comedian in Miami. And just, I love seeing you win, and your comedy genuinely cheers me up. I had a really rough year. And then, of course, my punchline is like, gay? Like,
but the check cleared.
Yeah, I'm like blocked. But thank you for the $300. Thank you. Yeah.
He was probably just lonely on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Like that's what it comes down
Yeah,
to.
exactly. It had nothing to do with the money. It's just, you
Yeah.
know, but yeah, sadly a lot of judgment around that. But yeah, I was telling that bit on stage and I remembered I overheard an overly blonde Botoxed woman who's at least one divorce in, not to be judgy.
No, you're just being factual.
I'm just being factual.
Right.
Look at me being judgy. Pot, kettle, black. Yeah. But I overhear her, I go, I did start an OnlyFans, and before you, and I just literally hear her go, ugh. I was like, all right, here we go.
It's like, don't worry, we're not filming the content here. Like,
Yeah, I was like, I mean, your husband subscribes, but don't worry
Right,
about
that's why
it.
he got the discount.
Exactly. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, we're friends. He sent the $300 on Christmas. He loves me.
Nice
Yeah.
to see you again, Mike.
Yeah, like hello. But no, it's cool. And I mean, it's like things like Violet and stuff like that are just such a good example of like how you can take matters into your own hands and monetize anything. Monetize not only your sexuality, access to you, your attention,
true.
getting to know you, your brand, your likeness, your looks, your
Well, I mean, it's
everything.
It's
everything.
It's like a Patreon.
Yeah, it's a Patreon.
It's a
Yeah.
Patreon at the end of the day. It's just on a platform that is usually known for, risque content. But
Yeah.
it's a Patreon at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's just, the double standard with women too. And that's like, why I love it for so many reasons, these platforms, but I also love it because it's so taboo and I love breaking taboos.
It's true.
We can tell. Yeah, and it's just, the same men that are cheating on their wives or sleeping with escorts or not even that. Let me backpedal. The same men that are being disgusting in your DMs and disgusting to you the second you monetize it, you're the whore now, or you're the
problem.
You're the problem and you're disgraceful and whatever.
Right.
And then the other argument in Miami is, oh, so you don't have a job, all you do is OnlyFans. I'm like, no, I do a lot of things. And I just also do that because it's, why wouldn't I?
Let me tell you something else.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought about it not that long ago. I'm like, to be any kind of creator across any platform, must be exhausting because you have to. I mean,
Do you know how fucking tired I am right now?
you always have to come up with content. And now let's add
Yeah.
a layer of adult content to that, right? Like if you always
Yeah.
have to be constantly finding a new way to put your leg over your head. I mean, like it's just
Sometimes literally on OnlyFans.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. OnlyFans, yeah. Like that's exhausting.
It's really exhausting. And I am in the generation, as you're a millennial too, right?
I'm in a weird place because I'm 79. So I'm technically Gen X.
My brain registered that as I'm 79 years old, and I was like, "No, you're not. You look good."
This is why we keep the lighting like this.
Yeah, right. Oh, got it.
That purple lighting.
Yeah, that's actually like like pink dot treatment over there.
Literally
Yeah,
pulling the wrinkles out of my.
sure.
reaching it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
so I'm that weird.
I was like, yeah.
I'm Gen X, but I'm the lower end of Gen X.
For sure, because you're right before the 80s.
Yeah.
But okay, so but I mean, this will still relate to you because obviously you have a podcast and you work in marketing, so you're not. My mom is boomer. Gen X is not boomer. Right. But like, I feel like this like Gen X millennial is the last generation, and I'm a millennial 91. That like it's just unnatural to me to just film everything. That is weird. Yeah. I'm not saying it's cringe. It's kind of cringe, but we
didn't grow up with that.
I didn't grow up with that.
Right.
So like even like when my management or something is like do tour vlogs or whatever, I'm at the airport trying to catch my flight, and it's JFK, so I'm in a bad fucking mood, and I just want to be at TWA hotel,
right.
Okay, having a martini, and now I am. Okay, and now I have to be like, come with me. I'm like, hey.
Get ready with me to go to TWA hotel.
Get ready with me as I abuse a small child at Terminal 6 of JFK Airport because I'm about to miss my flight. Like, it's not natural to me to do that. So I'm even just constantly thinking of, it's not natural to me to have something happen and be like, so the other day I went on a date and I call my friends.
Right.
I tell people that. Like, so this probably makes me sound so old, but that's also what makes content so exhausting. I also am a comedian. I didn't get into this shit to make content necessarily.
I was going to say that's another thing because I mean, you'll tell that story in a set, right? So your instinct is to write it down and then rework it and revisit it and
tell it to human people in front of people
and not just put it out to the world and hope it resonates with somebody and maybe you get a like, right? Or what have you. And look, like the internet is great. Like, it's the kind of thing I'm like bitter about. Like when it's on my side and I'm going viral, I'm like, yes. Like I just broke 65K followers. But then when it's not, I'm like a boomer. I'm like, there's newfangled crap. I hate it. Talking to the camera. Like I hate it. But, I just still love, call me old fashioned. I love in-person connection. So, but yeah, to your point, it's exhausting and I do have people that help me, like I just signed with a new agency that's going to run, Violet and my other pages and stuff. You still have to create it.
Right. I still have to make the content though. Like they can't, I will not let them AI me unless they give me huge tits. Like I want mommy milkers. Huge. I don't know why I'm at like
because you're little, so huge for you is relative, right?
I know. I don't want to like fall over.
Right.
I'm at a full B right now. If AI could get me to like a D, that'd be sick. Okay. I think it could. I have faith. I do believe it. Yeah. And
you have your assignment. Just
anybody want to? I'm sure someone will be in the DMs like, "Don't worry, I just did it last night. You look great." Yeah. And I'll send them the OnlyFans link. I'll be like, "Go talk to me over here. I can't do this right now. I'm not in the mood. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for this right now. Pay me." Yeah, it's exhausting, and I still like to have control over my Instagram and my TikTok because that's my comedy. So I had an agency that I fired because they were bullshit and. They were clipping up things I didn't want released yet.
Okay, so they were just.
I'm more precious about it. That's my comedy.
Proactive, but not to your liking.
Yeah, not to my liking. Yeah. So, to your point, content is exhausting. And if you're getting on stage every single night, and then you also have to perform to your cell phone by yourself in your house, I'm like, it's like, when do I get a minute to just not be on? Yeah.
Do you? I don't know if this is the same in the comedy world, but I've heard like certain actors have mentioned that like, oh. Nowadays, when you get cast or don't get cast, they'll look at your socials and be like, oh, well, this person only has so many followers. Blah, blah. Has that permeated its way into like the comedy world?
Yeah, for sure. Some comedy clubs don't even book you based on what like level of numbers you have. And they will book people based on high numbers, even if what they do on stage that people will pay $35, sometimes more for, even if what they're doing on stage is absolute, and I mean absolute dog shit, the comedy clubs, some clubs don't care because they've got 600K.
Yeah.
They've got, and there's, and I get it from a marketing perspective. There's some metric to try to guarantee that it won't be a waste of a night for the comedy club. But I have also seen plenty of people have those numbers and not sell tickets. I've also had people pay to come see me once, twice, more than that. And then they follow me on Instagram after the third time they've seen me. And I'm like, you weren't following me? I'm like, then how do you know me? They're like, oh, because I saw you at a brewer at Lincoln's Beard. Yeah. I saw you at the Improv another time, and I just remembered your name and your face, or I have your website or whatever it is. I still believe the in-person connection, but yes, to your point, my industry is lazy. It's lazy. One of them makes a choice and gives something to that comedian, and then the others just all go, oh, okay, now we'll give them this. Oh, okay, now we'll give them that. Oh, okay, now we'll give them that. It's like being funny doesn't fucking matter.
Every industry. It's not.
I'm sure it's every industry. I'm sure doctors feel that way in theirs and stuff like that. And they're probably even feeling pressure to have a social media presence, maybe too. I don't know.
I'm sure nowadays.
And nowadays, like, oh, well, you should if you really want to grow.
If you're a dermatologist, I'm sure you have to have a social media.
Yeah, if you want to.
If you're a chiropractor, you have to have a social media. Like, there's certain ones that for some reason in my mind, automatically, I'm like, they probably have to have.
Well, like estheticians and stuff like dentists.
Like a heart surgeon probably doesn't.
Right, a brain surgeon's like, I'm inside someone's skull right now. I'm not honestly, on Instagram.
You're just going to show up at the hospital and need me or not. Like
correct. But then there is an argument to be made of like, if you want to climb the ranks of your field and be like speaking at panels and things like that, or whatever, having a social media presence helps. But yeah, it's just lazy, and it's just the numbers have. I do think the internet has gone too far, and we've given it too much power, and it gives people too much conflated confidence, power, delusion, and we forget that like I'm so sorry, shots fired. Being an influencer is not a job. Like, I mean, I get paid to do brand
on paper. It's a job because you're getting a paycheck, but it's not a job.
It's not a job.
Right. And it's not a career. Let me rephrase it. It's not a career.
No. And here's where we get dangerous. This is like a serious thing that I worry about. When people are like, I want to be an influencer. That's
the thing now.
It's fully a thing now. Like, people will quit their job and be like, I want to be an influencer. You have it all wrong. That's backwards. Like, very much so. Like, you should be so good at what you do and reputable and have integrity and be excellent and knowledgeable at what you do. Therefore, you have influence and credibility, and people will come to you because your comedy is great, or because you're a marketing guru, or because you throw sex parties in West Miami, whatever it is that you do in a podcast studio. He's not laughing. He's mad. Okay. What's up?
Oh, Junior's having a good old time.
Yeah. He's stroking away, baby. No. People do that for free on OnlyFans. Okay, they pay for it. Anyways, I'm sleep deprived. But I say that to say, like, that's not how that works. Right. Like, you have it all fucked up if that's how you think it works.
Do something first
to earn your influence, and therefore, then because you're so good at what you do, you put it on the internet, and people can see you're good at what you do and follow you from there. Like, I want to be an influencer. Okay, cool. I want to be a millionaire. Like, we're not all like. I gotta work to be
I want a unicorn.
I want a unicorn. I want my mom to not have cancer anymore. I want a lot of things right now. Like, so I don't know. That's where I think it just got dangerous.
I 100% agree with you. And I think for us, a lot of times people will be like, oh, you guys are influencers.
Yeah.
And at first I kind of bristled at it because I was just like, but we're not. But the way I've learned to kind of spin it is I will tell people, I'm like, well, fine. I'm not going to argue that point anymore. But I will say I think of it more as content creators.
Yeah.
Because we are legitimately every week putting something out that is, it's a tangible, so to speak, thing.
Yeah.
It's not just, hey, I'm here and this is the best lip gloss ever and buy it because I'm using it. Like,
Yeah.
well, okay, but why? Who are you? What did you do?
Why should I trust what you're saying? We all
Right.
know you're getting paid. We all know. And like, listen, I say no to brand deals all the time if I can't legitimately do
if it
it.
doesn't work,
And another thing is like, look, like they're bags. If I love the fucking product, hell yeah. Like if I love it and can genuinely talk about it, then I will 100% take the deal and take the bag. But I also think there's another fine line with being a comedian and doing that, because they do expect you to kind of like, you're kind of expected to be a bullshit radar and tell the truth.
Okay.
You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
So it's like, I'm like, my whole page can't just be like, come with me as I
Right.
drink a matcha.
Right. These peptides, you know.
Like, you know, it's people are going to be like, what's going on? Like she lost her mind. Like I come to this page for funny things and for your point of view.
Also, a comedian, unlike an actor, your comedy is an extension of you.
Jerry
Whereas
Seinfeld said that.
an actor, you're just, you're taking on different roles.
Yeah.
So, okay, sure. Your next role is spokesperson for peptides.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
You know?
totally. I think it was Jerry Seinfeld that has a quote like that. That's like the actor spends their entire life trying to be someone else. The comedian spends their entire life being themselves and finding themselves kind of thing, which is really freeing. And also how stubborn and indignant is that? Like comedians are all just like, this is who I am. Deal with it.
We need that though.
Yeah, because I guess, from doing so much comedy and touring the country and like doing and performing almost literally every night, you'd be surprised how many people, and this goes for what you do as well too, hosting a successful podcast weekly. You'd be surprised how many people don't feel comfortable in their own skin and don't speak what they actually want to say and hold back and stuff like that. So that is why artists and podcasts and comedians are so important, because you never they look at you in awe that you're able to just say that thing that happened to you or say what you think, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people can't or just struggle with it. So
That's fair. And sometimes that's okay, by the way.
and it's very okay. There's no judgment.
Trust me, the internet has shown me that not everyone needs to have an opinion that's publicized.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's okay to feel uncomfortable
Well,
speaking your mind.
no, and I don't mean it for that. Yeah, no,
I'm
totally.
I'm just
totally.
making a blanket statement.
No, I mean, like, okay, no, totally. And trust me, as someone who has just men and women in a video going viral right now that are like, shut your mouth. I'm like, I'll beat you up if I saw you in person. Like, this is the issue with the internet. Like, we're not getting punched enough.
You don't have to watch the video.
Just keep scrolling.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a video that I didn't like and was like, well.
Thank you. Here we go. I'm
Here
gonna let
we
him have
go.
it.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, that's bullshit. And like And if I do join the discourse, it's because like I really want to, but I definitely don't join it like, hey, you stupid bitch, kill yourself, quit comedy, blah, 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 whatever. But I say that more so to say about why being an artist, podcast host, content creator, comedian, whatever, is inspiring to people. And I'm not making us seem like we're heroes. That's not what I'm trying to do. But like, okay, for instance, in my particular situation, I'm a domestic violence survivor, and I started stand-up after that relationship. And those are some of my favorite jokes. I love dark jokes. I love dark jokes with a long build. I'm talking about my mom having cancer on stage right now. I'm talking about Danny passing and grief around that and everything.
Earned that.
What?
But
I've earned that because I went through it.
Right.
And it's completely true. And it comes from a good place. Right. And I'm funny. So I know how to talk about it. But I say that to say, like, that is why content and these things are important, because the amount of people and like women that come up to me and are like, I survived this, or I'm in a court case right now with I could never in a million years imagine talking about that on stage, let alone the people closest to me don't know. But, when it works, I will say when it works, you never know. You might inspire someone to come out of the closet or leave their ex, right? Or my mom has cancer now too. That bit was so funny. Thanks. I'm getting her through it too. Like, you know what I mean? So, that's our job. I think that's what's different between artists and regular normies. We feel the same things and go through a lot of the same things, but we have this weird sick calling to like talk about it and tell everyone about it, So.
Oh, Lord. Well, speaking of that sick calling, Thursday, August 20th.
Yeah.
At the Miami Improv.
Yeah.
It is your headlining act. You haven't headlined in a while since the Arst.
Got a lot of stuff.
It's been a minute.
You got a lot of new shit to
Been a
talk
minute.
about.
But also keep literally just follow her on her Instagram because there's always something going on with this girl. Like, and no. I mean that in a great way. I mean that listen, she's like, oh, I'm headlining. I'm like, but weren't you here 3 weeks ago doing a set somewhere? And she's like, oh yeah, that. I'm like, oh yeah, that.
Now you sound like my mom. There's always something going on here.
Yes.
But she doesn't mean it in a good way. She's she's always like with her glasses on the brim. She's like, Brittany, there's always something with you. Always something going on. Here we go. Like, what? Okay.
I just wanted to make you feel at home. That's why I
That's
channeled
exactly
your mom.
why.
Yes,
yeah, she will love you. She will love you. But that's there is always something going on. But
and we have listeners in New York too. So
great.
So
yeah.
I mean, Miami ones go to her show here, but New Yorkers keep your
Bad Bitch Bash on the 19th of September. A Museum of Sex.
Museum of Sex.
And then I'm probably going to do a regular headline show too. It's interesting. I have a whole new hour. I'll play some of the classics on August 20th, but I have a lot of new material. And it's really funny because everyone's like, is it going to be about dating? Or I want to hear more about dating and your crazy life in Miami and New York and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's about life, cancer and death and pain and sadness. But it's funny, but because that's just not my life right now. Dating, what? I'm keeping 2 parents alive and a comedy career.
If you went out there and you were just like, man, am I right? It would just be so hokey.
Yeah, and hacky.
Yeah, hacky,
yeah. Hokey and hacky. Yeah, both of them. And I feel like the audience can tell whenever. And also too, I love talking about dating, and I don't like people that rag on dating material because it is very relatable and it's very hard. Right. You know what I mean? So it's if that's all that's in your act, it does start to kind of be a little bit like anything that's all in your act. It starts to be a little all right, but that is, I guess, what the creative upside of this year is it's finally pushed me to really I'm writing about everything. Jokes about small moments with strangers, jokes about mental health, jokes about using ChatGPT and how it's low-key keeping me sane and alive. And there's some shit about men still, the brief interactions.
You're still Brittany Brave.
And one thing about Brittany Brave, and when it comes to men,
she loves the men's.
She loves the man, and there's always something going on. La-da-da.
I sound like a radio DJ, like a morning drive DJ.
We both were just
that's Brittany. Wah, wah.
I love Lucy. Oh, you know me. Why I oughta.
She didn't do that before New York. That's actually
that's a whole new thing I'm working on.
That's that whole New York East Side accent.
Yeah, when I come out on stage on Thursday, I'm gonna be like, "Well, hi Miami." I'm a variety performer
get
now.
All bagels. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a time.
It's a lot. Yeah, bagels, rats. Yeah. Mental health, a lot of sad stuff. But
all right, so we're wrapping up, but I do want to ask Muchacha because I know it's done. It's making the festivals. Is it going to be playing anytime down here? I mean, I know you played in New York. You don't have to answer it now.
No.
Okay. I thought she was about to be coy. I thought she was going to be like, I can't say.
No, it is done. Okay. We are in the process of submitting to festivals.
Okay.
We're going to take it across the country to wherever will have us. Get some press on it, show it to other people, get it sold, manifest. And then we're going to bring it home to Miami for the big grand. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll show it in Miami first. I don't know.
If I know you're going to be in Miami a lot now, and you know that this space here already has great porn lighting, so maybe that translates to documentary lighting if you want to do a special screening here. I'm just putting that out there. Mostly because
Do you want to fuck me?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah. You know that Brittany Brave is always with the man.
I mean, you can't talk about D's in an AI picture and not get a little aroused. I mean, that's just.
I'm saying.
I'm only human, Brittany. I mean, like, come on.
You're like, it moved a little. I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm just saying, there was a little, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do a screening. Yeah, but I want to make Miami. I'm not. No.
I'm just being selfish. I just want to see it.
I know. I know.
I'm like, girl, we can just invite like 10 people here if you want. We'll just order some Domino's.
I feel like I've been pregnant with Muchacha for 3 years now.
That's about the gestation period of an elephant, isn't it?
What?
I think the gestation period of an elephant is like 2 years.
ChatGPT. 3 years, the hat trick with Muchacha. Whoa, I got him to finally laugh. Nice.
Oh,
that was
he's
Thank
smirking
you.
over there the whole time.
Thank you. Do you see how I baited you to tell me that I'm funny? It worked. On camera. Off camera. Excuse me.
I tell you off camera.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Not nearly enough that I require. Excuse me. If we're going to date, not saying that we are you single, by the way?
No.
No? Rude. No.
I was gonna say, Junior, if she was well adjusted, she wouldn't be doing comedy. So she's gonna need your,
Right.
she's gonna need your appraisal.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, any man that I date, first off, I'm done dating comedians and actors.
Anybody in that world.
No mas. That's
That's
it.
it? I thought
Maybe not forever. Because at one point I thought I was going to definitely end up with one.
Really?
Yeah, because I just love to work so much and I love my industry. And I had this vision of I want to end up with someone who does what I do, not someone who does stand up.
But somebody who understands the world.
Like director, actor,
Right.
Something like that. Because I'm like, okay, well, we would understand the world. Also, what a dream marriage to work on shit with your husband.
That's cool.
And build a company or do stuff, whatever. But I don't know. I'm taking a break from that.
Okay.
And
so accountants.
they need to have a side life.
Okay.
An alter ego that's fucking nuts and fun.
Okay.
So
accountants who own GIMP costumes.
Sure.
That works. Okay. Got it.
Medical technicians who
Use
own
the
a
X-ray machine for other things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you're getting it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't do it right now. It's been a first off, I'm not dating at all, but second off, it's been such a distraction dating other comedians. I see why it's challenging for it to work. Yeah. I do. It's been challenging any of the times that I've tried to do it, competition and jealousy and I could see that. That's really it. Really,
it's sad, but I get it.
It's sad, and it's also a lot of the times I don't really care how much money you have. I truly don't, and I don't really even necessarily care how success. I mean, I want you to be successful, obviously, but if you don't work as hard as I do, it's never gonna work. Especially as two comedians, it's just not gonna line up. So finally taking my mom's advice on that, and if I do date, I'm trying to stay very far away from shitting where I eat anymore. Okay. Nothing happened.
But just as a rule of thumb.
As a rule of thumb. And but you know what? There is a part of us as performers where I want to be the funny one in the relationship. I do. I need to date a guy who's funny. He needs to make me laugh and be good and have a sense of humor.
Yes.
100%, And sorry, this is going to sound like the most selfish thing in the world. He has to love my comedy. Is that an asshole thing to say?
No.
He has to think I'm fucking hilarious. He has to, you know what I mean? And he needs to tell me 3 times a day, every day.
Which is why she didn't know if you were enjoying the show, Junior. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, we all have praise kinks as artists, obviously. But it would just never work unless he genuinely loved my comedy.
Yeah.
But I also need a funny guy, but I don't necessarily want a comedian or an actor right now. Yeah. But I'm genuinely impressed when I'm the couple of guys that I'm sort of talking, not really, I have no time to, entertaining, are funny. I got to be able to have conversation with you and you got to make me laugh.
It's important.
Yeah. And you cannot be I love Kill Tony. That's my favorite show.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
You don't know what it is?
No.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's a very big show.
Okay.
Do you remember the comedian that spoke at the RNC thing at Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
And he said Puerto Rico's trash.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
That's him.
Oh, that's him. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's...
Okay. That's why.
A lot of people... It's a huge show. Kudos to anyone who's been on it and had success from it. Yeah. But it's kind of incel central. But it is like the more racist you are, the more homophobic you are, the better. Anytime I get why people say it, but they're like, "What about doing Kill Tony?" I'm like, I would rather eat glass.
It's like it's great for exposure, but
And and maybe this is gonna mean my journey is gonna be triple as long as somebody else, but like I'm not doing shit just to do it. Sorry.
well, because you're a comedian, and you are.
Yeah, but there's a lot of my peers that are like,
I'm saying.
I think he's an asshole. I heard what he said too. I know he's racist. I know he's this. I know he's that.
A million weekly listeners.
Whatever. He gave me a 1 minute spot at Madison Square Garden, and I'm like, okay, but I don't know. For me,
at what cost?
You will know I'm giving. I will leave you with this because I know we have to go. You will know I am giving up on my career when I start doing Kill Tony.
Okay. All right.
Or,
now
or reality
the
TV.
barometer.
Yeah, or like America's Got Talent, or like
Any
I
of
don't
those
know.
types of.
Yeah, or like you just see me in an inflatable costume advertising a Brayman Honda on Bird Road or something. Then you're like, okay, she's starting to sell her soul. I would rather do that than go on Kill Tony.
I was gonna say that last one actually wouldn't bat an eyelash.
That is street art.
Yeah.
That is performance art. Your balls are gonna smell in that costume in Miami, Florida. Yeah, I would rather do that than like go on a big podcast run by a sexist maniac.
Right.
Just because, like, I don't know, it might give me like 2,000 followers. Like, I just.
Yeah. To what end? Yeah.
To what end?
Yeah. Well, it's the end of the interview, but to what end? Yeah, DJ just walked in. But to what end is August 20th, Thursday, at the Miami Improv in Doral, right? That's where it is now. In Doral.
DJ Zog from Power 96.
Oh, Zog is going to be there. Okay.
He's doing an opening set and getting the vibes going.
Okay, so you got DJ Zog and Brittany Brave. What more do you want on a Thursday
and
night?
Mama Brave is going to come out on stage.
Oh, yay.
Too. So.
Yay. So.
Are you filming me?
Check.
What did you say? Put your leg over your...
There's only so many ways to... Oh, she can do it. Oh, wow. And that's how we're going to end this episode.
Does anyone have icy pop?
And if you go to her show on August 20th, you might see that in person. And then
I need to sell tickets. The show's in a week.
All right, Brittany. Thank you again. Listen, I love when you texted me. You're just like, "Hey, can we?" I'm like, "When's the show? Let's figure it out." Yeah. I was like, "Well, I will retrofit. I'll create more hours in the day. I'll figure it out." Because we love you on the show. Like, honestly, yes. Mwah. One of us might be.